Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is April 17th, 2020. It is day 7 of the Quarantine Diaries here. And today we have a very special guest. Never been seen before. Ever. This will be our first guest ever. Welcome to the Quarantine Diaries, Nico. Babyface.
What?
Come here.
I didn't see. Serious?
Yeah, go. I want to get cozy over here.
You just told me to be quiet over here in the corner.
Okay, come on.
Hi. Welcome to the diary.
Okay, here we do positivity.
I'm positive.
Okay, so from the title of this video, today we're going to be covering advice, the best advice out there for young married couples like ourselves. So
like me, I mean.
Okay, so
I'm not a young one here.
this is going to be interesting. All right, so
This is really
okay, so yeah, so you guys had asked for me to share with you my best advice for a young married couple or just like relationship advice. So what's your best piece of advice for someone who's like young and married? Nico. Good advice. Good juicy advice.
Good, like,
What?
don't. It's a bad idea.
He whispered, don't do it. It's a bad idea.
It
Nee.
is though. Okay, fine. Never mind.
Okay, give us a little more insight.
Okay. So, like, if you're young and you get married.
Okay, I think what he's trying to say is you're just, man, my whole channel is about positivity.
I'm
You're over here bringing
positive.
out.
Okay, sorry. Go.
If you're
You
looking
start
for
it. I'll
clowniness
just
and
agree
stuff.
with you. I'll agree with you though. No, that's cool.
Best
Thank-
advice. Pick and choose your battles, literally. Because having a husband as a clown and he likes to joke and doesn't know limits of when to stop, definitely. Yeah, definitely. You just need to learn how to like pick and choose your battles, because honestly, like sometimes now I've learned that this is the person that I've chose very willingly to marry for the rest of my life, for better or for worse. And so it's a big promise that I take serious. So if I would say for me the best advice is like to pick and choose your battles and also remember the promise. And luckily for us, I have our engagement video. I'm gonna kick you out. Cause it's already been like what, 3 minutes?
Go.
And I haven't even gotten to the points.
Go.
Typically I'm like,
Okay then. I don't know why I'm here.
leave. I'm just gonna do it by myself. No. Not no more.
That's it.
Yep.
Pick and
my
choose your
turn.
battle. Pick and choose your battle, sweetie. Back in my chair where I belong.
First of all, the whole idea that there's a perfect marriage and there's like this sweet lovey-dovey like all the time, it's not so much the case. Like especially when you're married, because at least for me, I can say that I'm growing up with him because he is 3 years younger than me. So I'm like 6 years more mature than him. And it just, you have to like really sometimes like pull yourself back and put yourself from the perspective of your partner. So a lot of the times like I'll get upset at something, but I'm not looking at it like from his perspective. Like I'll just look at it like from my perspective. And so in my perspective, it totally makes sense for me to be upset about whatever I might be upset about. Like he threw water on the floor and then like didn't clean it up or something, or he like dropped ice and like didn't clean it up, or he left sugar wrappers in the kitchen everywhere.
Are you just a roast on Nico or what?
And then clean it up. So again, my number 1 tip, definitely pick and choose your battles. Number 2, understand and remember that you have committed to being with this person for better or for worse, and sometimes that means loving them through the not so good parts of your relationship, because every relationship has them. I've never met like a married couple who's just like just said like, oh, everything is so perfect. Like no, it does not work like that. But learning to work through your differences really makes a huge difference. I would say never
be in a relationship for like at least 5 years until you have a kid.
Oh, so yeah, so to enjoy each other's company prior to having kids.
That's something we didn't do.
Because we didn't do enough of that, like in our
We
relationship.
didn't do any of that.
We basically got engaged, then we got married.
Yeah, we had a kid. We got married with a kid.
We got married with a kid. So we didn't understand just how like committed it is to like be parents. And,
Yeah,
like,
you have no time for each other anymore.
yeah, it's hard because it becomes about like that little baby, and it's just like hard not to get consumed by them because they're just like so adorable and so cute, and you just want to be there for
Especially
them.
ours.
But so yeah, definitely taking your time before having children if you can or if you want to. Like, I mean, some people would just go right straight into it, but from our perspective, like, obviously we wouldn't change anything now, but definitely spend more time like making memories together, just the two of you, because at the end of the day, like when your children go up and they're off on their own, it's back to you and your partner. So make time for each other. And that leads into the my last best piece of advice is to never stop dating each other. When you first meet someone, you like try so hard to like impress them in a way, like always do your best and like put out your best. Like, don't lose sight of that, because I think that what happens in a lot of marriages is you kind of like forget to date each other, and it's super important because the person that you marry is not going to be the exact same person like 5 years or 10 years down the road, because the person's growing, so inevitably they're going to change. And so you want to make sure that you always fall in love over and over again with that person, because they're growing, they're changing, and you guys are getting older together and you're sharing different life experiences. So never stop dating each other.
Love you, bye.
No, okay. Sometimes you have to put your pride aside, and this is a very hard one for me because I'm a little Latina, and I got a little spicy in me. So sometimes you have to put your pride aside and saying sorry when you were out of line. So for example, sometimes like I'll overreact. Sometimes I feel like I have every given right to overreact, but other times like I overreact about something, and like while I'm doing it, I know what I'm doing, but I'm so committed to being mad that like I'm like, I'm already here, let me just be like extra mad. So learn to apologize, like learn to set your differences aside and remember that you love that person is not your enemy, and so love that person and say sorry when you did something wrong, because it's hard to like go up to someone and be like, hey, I'm sorry, like I know I was wrong for that, but like it's also very healing. Like I know when I do it, it's really hard because I'm like, dang it, like I was really mad and I made a really good point, but now I have to go apologize for that. So it's like you're kind of making a fool out of yourself, but you have to remember that the goal of being married is to live the most happiest and the best married life that you can live. So you're not gonna do that by just like holding grudges and like not saying sorry when you make a mistake. So say you're sorry when you're sorry, and do not ever go to sleep being upset at that person, because it's the worst feeling in the world. Because if you are married to someone, you made a promise to that person, I'm guessing for a good reason, assuming that it was for a good reason. Don't waste time. Like,
yeah, something you should do, like even if it's not your fault, you should apologize. I do it all the time, because then the next day is gonna be messed up. I apologize all the time, Crystal.
you have to be the bigger person sometimes.
I'm always the bigger person.
But anyways, okay, so that is it for today's topic, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share this video with a loved one, with a partner one, and also leave me your best married or relationship advice in the comment section. Okay, love you, bye!